Welcome, Aquarius and Aquarius cross watchers, to your mini weekly love reading. Oh, so we have the Fool with the Ace of Swords reversed for you. We're going to get a card for you, card for the person you came to this reading for, and then one for the situation between you. Oh, oh wow, we have the Queen of Pentacles there. So I hope you guys have had a good, I was going to say good week, good weekend. Then we have the Two of, oh, sorry, we have the Two of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So, Aquarius, it almost feels like there's some sort of stunted energy here. It feels like you are, I want to say that it feels like you're walking away from a situation feeling like it is the right choice, but I feel like you don't actually have all the information. I feel like it's almost like whatever miscommunication the two of you had, it feels like it was kind of like a perfect storm. You know what I mean? It's just like miscommunication piled on top of miscommunication. And I feel like there may have been things that either of you said or did that were misinterpreted by the other person. It just feels like you couldn't have had more wires crossed than the two of you did. And my heart is kind of breaking for this person, your person, a little bit here. Not that it isn't for you, but I feel like this person's so used to loss that whether there was miscommunication or not, the fact that you're leaving, it's almost like to them, I feel like they're like, yep, that sounds about right. Yep. Okay. Like they're just so used to losing people that are important to them that losing you is, it's almost, they've become more comfortable with loss than they have with people staying, if that makes sense. It's almost like this person, you know, the Queen of Pentacles energy is somebody that takes care of the house and the home and the this and the that, right? And I do want to say that this person seems to be they seem to have this energy of if they just keep doing the right thing, if they just keep kind of taking care of what needs to be taken care of, that eventually someone will come along, right? And I feel like, I mean, it would make sense that that would make sense, right? But I do feel to a certain extent that this person may be leaning on some sort of crutch here. It's like when life gets hard, they seem to turn to whatever this crutch is. And it's like, it's almost like instead of trying to make heads or tails of a certain situation, you know what I mean? It's like instead of them kind of looking at the situation a little bit differently or almost like giving it, I want to say like giving it a chance, they seem to just kind of revert back to this energy. It's almost like because of the situations and experiences this person has had, they have, with great suffering, it feels like, have had to find a way to cope with being, I want to say alone, but they don't feel necessarily like they're alone. It's almost like that they found a way to find joy in loss. And it does feel like they seem to be kind of cradling something here that seems to be quite important to them. And I feel like this might sound strange, but it's almost like there seems to be some sort of element that is about to come galloping into your life that it's almost like even if you wanted to turn around and fix whatever this is, it's almost like before you can even consider that, you have to kind of go up to the gates of your castle and meet whoever this is. It's almost like if you've seen the Game of Thrones, the Unsullied and Daenerys, if I feel like I probably said that wrong, they're waiting outside the gates. And it's almost like, and even if you wanted to deal with this, it's like, you know, that, excuse me, I feel like you know that there was some miscommunication. But I feel like there's this kind of unbothered energy that you are externally presenting. And I feel like part of that, it's almost like if the Unsullied is at your door, you can't really be sitting there acting like you're terrified, right? You need to kind of rise to meet that challenge, and you are. But I feel like because this challenge needs to be met, whatever's going, or whatever was being miscommunicated with this person, it's just is not, it's almost like it's just not a big enough deal right now for you to kind of address it, right? It's like, if when you're done dealing with the Unsullied and you come back and this person's there, and maybe, right, then fine. But I feel like whatever's going on over here, whatever's going on with this person that's about to come in and ruffle some feathers, it has to be addressed. Excuse me. Excuse me. And what's interesting is I feel like, because this person, they feel like the type of energy that they could have more than what they do, but that would mean that they would have to kind of work with other people to get it. And it's like they would rather have less in their life and know that it's solely theirs, rather than share with other people and have more. Right? It's like they seem to be happiest when they know that what they have are, like, that someone else can't take it from them. So I'm just trying to feel if we should do a clarifier here. I think we are going to do one. Yeah. So can we get a clarifier? Yeah, I was kind of feeling that it was about work or something, because we have the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and then the 10 of Pentacles here for you. So I feel like it feels like you may have been experiencing a lot of growth or expansion. Let's say, for example, in your career, it could be a different area of your life. And it's like, and then all the miscommunication with this person started, and now this other element is coming in, and it's like you just seem to need to, and this isn't the advice necessarily. I feel like this is what you're just going to do naturally. You're going to turn around and handle your business. And I feel like it's almost like giving yourself that security, or giving yourself permission to pursue that security. It feels right. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that it feels good all the time when you make the choice that's right, but I feel like actually it feels good and it feels right. And listen, this is just what I'm feeling in the cards, right? But I feel like the further you get away from all of the messiness and confusion with this person, it actually feels like the better you feel. And I feel like for some of you, maybe not all of you, but you actually may end up being grateful that this Unsullied were at your door, because it feels like it got you out of feeling tied up in this situation. It does feel like you were already kind of making your way away from it, but this other situation coming up, it's almost like it ends up being a bit of a saving grace, because it pulls you, it's almost like into, it's almost like it reminds you who you are in a really good way. So Aquarius, I think I'll leave it there. If this reading resonated, I hope it was helpful and brought you some clarity. I am working on the April 2023 monthly love reads, so those should be coming out this week. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.